The primary focus of the KLC has been the fight for Aboriginal land rights. We wanted the world to know this land is ours. The next step was to secure legal rights to our traditional lands, but there were political and legal obstacles to overcome.
We decided in this meeting we want the people to come along from the government.
We came up here to talk about the sites. The end result of the discussion is that the people are saying to us that they will have no mining whatsoever on Nookamba. This government is dedicated to getting some exploration and finding some oil. I mean, that has to be recognised. We've got an obligation to this community. It's an oil-hungry world.
For our people all over Australia, the Mabo decision in 1992 was a watershed. This High Court decision led to the Native Title Act, which gave Aboriginal people a pathway to legal recognition as both traditional and present owners of their land. It also gave us the right to make decisions and agreements about what happens on our country. In 1994, the Kimberley Land Council was officially recognised as a native title representative body. This gave the KLC statutory responsibilities to act on behalf of native title claimants in the Kimberley. But it's a long, hard and complicated process, and everyone, traditional owners and other parties, need a lot of patience to go through all the stages of native title determination.
Aboriginal people have to go through a process to prove their ownership, and then there's still a legal argument as to what that ownership means. There's an inherent systemic discrimination, I think, in the native title system, is that it just won't fully acknowledge the real social, political property rights of Aboriginal people of being able to stand on equal footing.
Despite the legal obstacle, native title has been secured over more than 45% of the Kimberley. The first successful claim in the Kimberley was Durabellin. It was determined by consent between the parties in 2001. This was followed in 2004 by the Murruwangudgeron claim, also settled by consent determination, but only after 10 years and more than $10 million was used up fighting through the courts. Other claims like Wandjina-Wanggur-Willingan went through the entire legal process. The federal court found that native title was proved over an area roughly the size of Tasmania. Over the past decade, the KLC has assisted and represented our people in 10 successful native title claims, with many claims still underway. The KLC has favoured mediation as the best approach to sorting out native title claims. With cooperation from the state of WA and other parties, recent determinations have been achieved without litigation. The KLC helps traditional owners to work through the legal process in a range of ways. This includes gathering connection to country evidence, working out boundaries and genealogies, and face-to-face meetings to give information back to claimants and to get instructions on what to do next. KLC lawyers and staff also represent our people in the formal court and mediation proceedings. Native title claims and the land itself never belong to the KLC. Land is owned and held by the traditional owner claim groups. Each claim group has 2 spots on the Executive Committee of the KLC. The Executive Committee makes decisions about the Land Council's operations and activities. There is a strong sense of connection and solidarity between traditional owners and the desire for KLC, KELAC and KLRC to keep sight of the big picture. The people, the culture and the country. As well as securing people's land title, the KLC works to help our people develop the economic base which is vital for the future. Groups which are claiming native title or have it recognised are in a strong position to negotiate significant benefits from resource developments on their land.
The new relationship KLC builds with traditional owners and companies are sustainable relationships for the long term. We create friendships and a social responsibility in these agreements that words can't explain. That there is a commitment and a will by the company to make a difference. That it's just not open slather that sites are protected and income streams from resource agreements are used to also do wider social good and help build the community's social and economic well-being.
But economic sustainability is only one part of the picture. The KLC has a land and sea management unit which coordinates on-the-ground activities in land management, research and environmental protection. These projects are planned and run by local Aboriginal people on their own country. Things have moved a long way since 1978. Native title has been recognised over much of the Kimberley, including Nukunba. Land rights is about more than just land. It's about environmental, economic, social and cultural benefits for Indigenous people. The KLC's strength comes from its grassroots. It has always belonged to the Kimberley Aboriginal people. The KLC has a long and proud history, which is a reflection of the pride and strength of Kimberley Aboriginal people. Our achievements have taken years to develop, and we look forward to continuing to work on behalf of Kimberley Aboriginal people. Our aim is to create strong communities built on the foundation of people, culture and country. This is where we started, and this is what will carry us into the future.
Mining mob. Yeah. Big truck. Oh, big mob. And they line up from here. Convoy. So, yeah, convoy. Convoy, yeah. Yeah, and one time get him that oil from Nukunba side. And that first time, they have lock him up that gate. You what? No. Nukunba mob and lock him up that gate. Yeah. And that white man come and cut that lock off. They haven't go through now, right through. They haven't locked that creek now. You what? Yeah. And what name? Well, man from Nukunba. Oh, they haven't put him. We've been there. In creek. And they haven't put him. Yeah. Plug him. Trying to plug him. We shot little one. Yeah. Big, very convoy been coming up. Yeah. Move big. But all the policemen been done up two sides. Yeah.